I just came across a very disturbing article in the Ottawa Sun, which states that a woman was refused entry in a hospital emergency room because she can't wear a mask. And it's not even like she is refusing to wear the mask, fellow populace. And by the way, even if she refused to wear the mask, she has the right to get hospital care. I mean, this is the hospital we're talking about, and it's the emergency room. She can't wear the mask. Now, let me read this article to you. Ottawa hospitals are reviewing their policies after an Ottawa woman with a serious eye condition was refused entry to several local hospitals this week. And she can't wear a mask for health reasons. Now, I've stated, you all think that I'm joking around when I say things like, people with asthma, breathing problems, all this stuff. I mean, they literally cannot wear a mask. They cannot wear it. They suffocate. They can't do it. It's not that they don't want to do it like me, and I'm not going to, and I never will. And you can do whatever you want. She can't do it. The poor woman. I mean, she has an eye problem. She's going to the hospital. They say, get out of this hospital. You're not wearing this mask. So get your dirty, smelly, fool self out of here. That's what they're saying. They don't care about her. We don't care about your eye injury. You could be coming in here bleeding on the floor. You could come in here with a heart problem. If you're not wearing that mask like we order you, get out of here with your bleeding self. So the 54-year-old woman, who is not being named to protect her information, said she was turned away at the door when she attempted to go to the emergency department of the Civic Hospital this week without wearing a mask. She then called the general campus of the Ottawa Hospital as well as Queensway Carleton Hospital and says she was told the same thing. No mask, no entry. If you don't wear a mask for your own safety, this is for your own safety, and we tell you to do this for your own safety. And if you don't do what we say because we know what's best for you, you don't know what's best for you. And if you don't do what we say, then we're going to put your safety at risk anyway and throw you out. And if you die, well, then you die. But you're going to wear a mask because we tell you to, and it's for your own good. And if you don't do what we say, because we say it's for your safety, and if you don't do it because of your own safety, well, we'll put your own safety at risk anyway. So it's like you either die because you can't wear the mask for health reasons, or you die because we're going to refuse get you any medical health because we tell you to wear it and you're not doing what we tell you to. So it's either die from suffocation of the mask or die because we're refusing you health. In this country, in Canada, which is supposed to pride itself on having the best health care in the world, talk about the biggest scam that God ever created. Or the devil. Sorry, God, dear Lord, sorry. I forgive me for saying that you did not create that scam. You don't create scams. That's a scam from the devil. That is a scam from the devil. I apologize, God. Please forgive me. The woman suffers from asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, anxiety, and claustrophobia, and says she is unable to wear a mask. Prior to the pandemic, she said she passed out after being given a mask against her wishes while waiting to be examined for bronchitis. The fact that claustrophobia makes it impossible for her to wear a mask is on some of her medical records, she says. This week, the woman developed multiple broken blood vessels in her eye. She had been told earlier by an eye specialist that she was at high risk for retinal tears and should immediately go to hospital if she experienced any possible symptoms. I'm getting angry just reading this. I'm getting angry reading this. I literally am. Honestly, if somebody were to find out where that hospital was and find out who made that decision to turn this poor woman away and lynch that person, hey, so be it. And I'll take the responsibility for it. If you want to say I'm advocating violence, well, then so be it. I'm advocating violence. You people were advocating violence when you turned that woman away. What if she dies? What if she dies? I mean, what if she literally drops it? What if she becomes blind? All because you all wanted to have your pound of flesh. You all are on a power trip. You do as we say. You do as we say. If you don't do as we say, we're gonna make you pay. We'll kill you if you don't do as we say. Yes, that's what they're saying. It's murder. We will kill you if you don't do as we say. We will kill you. We will kill you. That's basically what they're saying, because this woman could actually die. She can become blind. I mean, what if she was coming in with a heart attack? What if she was coming in suffering from a stroke? What if she was coming in uh, with some sickle cell? I mean, what if she was coming in with some kind of sickle cell anemia or some kind of anything? What if she was coming in with something and you all say, get out? We're going to kill you if you don't wear a mask. You were going to kill you. If you don't wear a mask for your safety, well, then we'll put your safety at risk anyway. I mean, how ridiculous. And if she does wear the mask, well, they're killing her anyway. Because as it clearly states in her medical records, she can basically pass out, die if she wears a mask. This thing has gone on too far. This thing has gone on too far. But she was stopped when she attempted to go to 3 Ottawa hospitals. Quote, I have the right to health care. I am being refused health care because of my medical conditions, unquote. She eventually she eventually phoned the Hull hospital, which said it would see her without a mask. While there, she was examined by a doctor who was concerned about her condition, but didn't have adequate equipment for testing. The Gatineau doctor contacted the Eye Institute based at the Ottawa hospital and said she was very concerned the woman's eye needed to be checked. But doctors associated with the Eye Institute also initially refused to see her in their offices without a mask. Eventually, one doctor there arranged to have her placed in an isolation room where he would see her. Even then, she says she was stopped at the door of the general hospital and had difficulty getting in until the doctor intervened. That goes against the hospital's own policies, according to a spokesperson. So it's some nurse, it's probably some nurse who's a Karen. You know, these Karens, something needs to be done about Karens. Something needs to be done about Karens. I think Karens need to be rounded up and put somewhere. You know, Karens are going to kill us. And a Karen is somebody who is on a power trip, who thinks that they are right. They like to start problems. They're the type of woman who always wants to see the manager. You know, if their coffee is a little bit cool on one side, they will go into the manager's place at Tim Hortons and make a big old scene. They'll take out their phone. They are on a righteous altar. And there was probably the nurse was probably a Karen who said, "Get out of this hospital. You're refusing to wear a mask. Get out. I don't care if you have an eye problem or not. Get out. Go drop dead in the streets." Like how they do in North Korea or China. We're becoming more of a third world country every second. I'm so angry. I am so Ow. You let this poor old woman, you throw her out of a hospital all because she's not doing what you want her to do. You know something? And I don't care if YouTube demonetizes this video. By the way, if you guys have any honor or anything, could you please share this video because Facebook isn't allowing me to share the video. I don't care. They don't want to share. They don't want to allow me to share videos. It's fine. I'm not allowed to share the video. So can you guys do this and spread this? What's going on? I'm gonna say this, and I don't care. I don't care about the consequences anymore. I'm gonna advocate violence for the first time on Arana Nation. I don't care. Maybe this channel will get taken down, but that hospital advocated violence against that woman in her hour of need because she couldn't do what they told her. They told this woman, if you don't do as we say and you wear that mask, because we are on a power trip here, and if you don't wear that mask for your own safety, then we are going to do everything we can to make sure that you drop dead. We're going to make sure that you die. We're going to make sure that you die. You're going to die. We're not going to treat you. We're going to withhold medical care to you because we are in charge here. And if you don't do as we say, you're going to die, old woman. You old woman. You old, sick, eye diseased woman. You're going to die. How do you like that? Wear the mask or die. If you don't do what we say for your own safety, then we're going to put your safety at risk anyway and have you killed. Well, I'm going to I'm going to advocate violence of my own. Can somebody find out the nurse or the doctor who told that woman she's not allowed to go in that hospital? Find out who that person is and dox that person. And if somebody has to find out where this person is and lynch them, so be it. Now, what I just said is probably going to have my channel taken down. It probably will. This might be the very last video I ever make. But I'm angry. And I don't regret saying this, and I never will. I hope that old lady is not dead right now. She was seen in Gatineau, so she's okay. The doctors and the nurses who saw her at that hospital in Hull, Gatineau, which is pretty much the same place, Hull, Gatineau, it's in Quebec, next to Ottawa. Those nurses and doctors are patriots. They deserve the Order of Canada or Order for standing up to the establishment, for standing up to people like Doug Ford, because it's also Doug Ford who's allowing this to happen. He doesn't have any spine anymore. Those doctors in Quebec are patriots. And those doctors in Ottawa and those nurses who refused to see that poor old lady because she couldn't wear a mask, I condemn you to hell. And I curse you with coronavirus. I hope you get it. I hope you get worse than coronavirus. I hope you get cancer. I hope you get the same eye infection that this old woman is suffering from. I hope you get AIDS. I hope you get sickle cell. I hope you get hemophilia. And I curse it on your children as well. You sick SOBs not wanting to treat a little old lady because she can't wear a stupid mask, which isn't even going to protect you against coronavirus anyway. Now, populace, let's bow our heads in prayer. Dear God, I'm sorry I had to advocate violence. I'm sorry. I'm so upset. I don't know, maybe is there some way you can take this anger out of my heart, because I'm so angry at what's happening to one of your daughters. One of your daughters, God, was banned from going to a hospital because she wouldn't wear a stupid mask, and she couldn't wear it. God, please watch over this little old lady. Please. Please don't let her die. Please don't let her die, God. Please. Please don't let her die. But you know what? If she does die, if that's her will, Maybe that's your will. Maybe she has to die to escape this evil world that we're becoming. Bring her into your arms. I don't know if she was good. I don't know if she's a bad woman. I don't know if she was racist in her time or if she, but you know that stuff. You know what's best. But God, look out for your world. We're suffering out here. We've got devils on this earth who are trying to kill us. We've got a lot of wicked going on. Please watch over us and thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. In Jesus' name, amen. And this is the Arana Nation. Man, this is the sickest story I've ever had to report on in the 11 or 12 how many years? I've been on Arana Nation now since 2011. 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So yeah, about 9, 10 years I've been on the air now. And this is the sickest story I've ever had to report on. Even sicker than Trudeau wanting to rehabilitate ISIS soldiers, sicker than anything I thought, just name it. A little old lady being turned away from a Canadian hospital because she won't wear a mask. It's the wickedest thing I've ever heard in my life. This is the wickedest. What is this world coming to? Folks, good later, okay? See you in the next video.